What up, everybody? It's your boy Heems, and we are back with another podcast. To everybody, I hope you guys are having a great and beautiful morning so far. Make sure you got your breakfast, you did what you had to do. It's actually in the middle of August or at the very beginning of August, so I know everybody's either doing their in-school / online or actually going back to school, or everybody's getting prepped. To everybody out there, please remain safe, remain healthy, and do everything you can to try to maintain yourself through these times of difficulty that we're facing. So guys, new topic for the day, new Microsoft Store design for Xbox revealed. Microsoft has revealed a new version of its Microsoft Store for Xbox, which will start being released to insiders on August the 5th and arrives this fall for all users. So to anybody out there, guys, and I've actually used their their Xbox Store before. It's actually pretty good. They have tons of variety of different stuff that you can get into, from movies to video games. One thing I like about with the Xbox 2, though, is just the availability and the variety of games that they have. There was stuff on there that I was looking for that I couldn't even honestly find on PlayStation that they had, like Dante's Inferno. I've heard people talk about Dante's Inferno, but I never had a chance to play the game. And then when I happened to look in the store and I saw it was available, and also Conker's Live and Reloaded, you talking about some good gaming collections. And to anybody, I've been doing Red Dead 2, but I actually been watching playthrough of Red Dead 1, and I played a little bit of it, but I definitely want to get back into it more, so that way I can actually eventually go back, since Red Dead 1 is actually the sequel to anybody, spoiler alert, but that is actually the sequel to the entire franchise. But anyway, guys, showing off on the Xbox Wire blog, the store is a complete redesign, which should be twice as fast to load, easier to search, and safer. The post only mentions the store with regard to Xbox One, but we've previously heard that the Series X will have the same UI as Xbox One, so we may well be looking at the next-gen store too. The store should start up within 2 seconds and be faster to browse and watch trailers from within. Trailers can be played inline while browsing. Now, if anybody ever been sitting there trying to play trailers, still searching through the store, I struggle with this even on PlayStation. The trailer takes so long to even load up, and then by the time you're sitting there searching, it's like you got to stop one thing and do another, and it can be set up to autoplay. That's even better. The store also now includes a fully redesigned navigation system, which will allow for better search filtering, a rebuilt wish list that will alert you to sales on items you're watching, an updated shopping cart, better surface listings for games available from previous console generations, and more. In a walkthrough with Major Nelson, Microsoft's Cody Bird explained that the store has been designed in part to be more easily navigable for new users. So to anybody out there, if you're a new Xbox, you've never been, like myself, you actually get a chance to kind of get an easy walkthrough and see everything. I haven't had any issues with the Microsoft Store so far when I played. The only thing I had was sometimes, if you're trying to adjust your subscription, because at one point in time I was doing a basic subscription, and then I wanted to go ahead and do the gold membership, and it was you had to go through your email and then actually go to the site of your Outlook. So everybody out there, you definitely have an Outlook, because you will need that if you're a first-time user to the Xbox. It does require you to have an Outlook, aka a Microsoft email account. The store will now only be usable if users are signed in, which has two main purposes. The first is that the store will seemingly recommend games more relevant to your interest. But the second is that the game age ratings are better shown and can be filtered on children's accounts to stop underage players viewing content inappropriate for their age. So guys, that's even 10 times better as far as with the authentication. And one thing I like with the Xbox, and I've noticed that too, you can with the PlayStation 4 as well, you can have multiple accounts, but what I like is that you actually can get a ping. It actually lets you know of different achievements and stuff like that. I have a little one who I do keep close tabs on. I actually saw they were playing Roblox and stuff like that, so it lets you know, especially, what they're doing, their activities, so that way, hey, if you want to nip it in the bud, or if they're supposed to be doing homework, or whatever, you're able to catch all that and be able to stop them or change the settings and make it even more secure. Some Xbox insiders will be able to try out the new store from August 5th, and it will be gradually rolled out to more and more users ahead of a fall release. Cody Bird added that this is the starting point for the new store, not a finished product, and it'll continue to evolve after launch. So guys, I wonder what your guys' thoughts are with this new process and with them making the change. I think the more that they do the updates, the better it is. I remember even like being on PlayStation 3 and then upgrading to the PS4, how being in the store, at first it was real smooth because at the time there wasn't so much that they added to the PlayStation Store, but then as you start to get further into it, and at the end of the phase of the PS3 going into the 4, I noticed that the PlayStation Store was really laggy, but they made up for it for what they was able to offer on the PS4. And with this, being able to offer this on the Xbox is going to be pretty good. And then this still comes back to the whole no console left behind, which means that there's going to be a lot of backwards compatibility that everybody's going to be able to love and enjoy with the Xbox. So to everybody, if you ever ask me, well, am I pro? I mean, at one point in time, only because that's all what my family played. We only had Sony and PlayStation and Sega and a few others. But I've always dabbled a little bit in Nintendo, but Xbox, I was always curious about it, and truth be told, I'm glad I got a chance to experience it. One thing I like to work on, of course, though, is just like with the Twitch. Sometimes the Twitch has a delay to it, but then again, guys, it could just be me and my internet. Don't tell nobody. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more games, and I definitely wouldn't mind checking that out. The only debate now is, do we honestly need to get the new Xbox Series X, or do we actually just need to go ahead and maintain what we have since we have the no console left behind? However, there is one note to point out that they did discontinue the Xbox One X. So that being said, they're no longer in production, so try if you can, whatever you can, get them while you can, while they're still there. I think more, and that's just my theory on it, but I think it's because of the fact that those will be compatible and actually will be up to par with the Xbox Series X. Not so much as far as on the graphics and everything else that it offers, but just the mere fact of the no console left behind, which to me that basically is better than anything at this point. That even may prevent people from even wanting to get their hands on the Lockhart, which is just another extra bit of money that you're spending unnecessarily when it's basically just on par with what either PlayStation 4 or even the Xbox One S. So, definitely, guys, hey, think it over. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. To everybody out there, please don't forget to hit that follow. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy. The watch time is greatly appreciated. I also have my podcast on SoundCloud as well as on Spotify. You can also hear the audio and video versions of it on my Facebook and on YouTube. Please don't forget to hit this link. Please continue to show support. Of course, guys, if you're also looking for streams from your boy, I stream/upload Monday through Friday on YouTube, upload/streaming at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. On Twitch, all live streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Weekends are open. But to everybody out there, I love you. Stay tuned for more content. And until then, guys, until the next podcast and the next stream, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.